Hey guys, so after months of speculation, Game Freak finally announces the main series Pokemon game. Unless you've been living under a cardboard box, you know I'm talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon. Anyway, we only have little amount of information. I like to share what I like to see in upcoming games. Here's my very first top 5 video. Top 5 anticipations for Pokemon Sun and Moon, not filtered from DC Greatest. Number 1, a rich post-game. This is just a thought, but I feel that Game Freak could pull it off. I personally didn't do much after the X and Y story, and I also didn't find much to do after the Delta episode in ORAS. I mean, I completed my Hoenn Pokédex and I caught as much Pokemon as my Alpha Sapphire offered, but I ended up getting bored, excuse my French, of the game. Let's look at the other games for instance. I'm not trying to compare ORAS to any other games like GTA, Just Cause 3, etc. But I feel like ORAS just lacked post-game content. Sure, there's the Battle Resort, Super Secret Bases, Pokemon Content Spectaculars, and Pokédex filling, but most of the game mechanics feel the same. You battle, trade, and fidget up your Pokemon. It just feels indifferent to former titles. I'd like to see the Wi-Fi Plaza come back but with more interaction. Instead of using NPC sprites, we should be able to use our own trainers now that we have the ability to customize. Think about it, a large plaza with mini games, a chat room in the bottom screen, real-time statistics of every trainer connected, and more things that the developers can come up with. Number 2, trainer customization. I know I talked about this and heck, lots of other PokeTubers have done the same. Anyway, I like to see an expanded availability of clothing in Sun and Moon. Alright, sure, in X and Y the clothes look spiffy, but if Game Freak can show us even more ways to customize our trainers, I'd love that. We could have contact lenses, braces, if you're into that stuff, customizable clothing like making your own shirts, caps, hoodies, etc. Glasses, different hairstyles, outerwear, accessories, and everything else I might be missing out. Number 3. Better graphics. Now I know I might be going a bit too far on this one because when X and Y were announced, I thought the graphics were revolutionary for the Pokemon series. But seeing as Game Freak now has more experience with the 3DS engine, I'm sure an improvement to the graphics could be inevitable, especially since this is the new generation anyway. I like to see sprites unlike the chibi ones in X and Y and ORAS. Let's look at the new Detective Pikachu per se. Personally, I think the graphics look flawless. No more body movement and regular body build. It makes the Pokemon really come to life. Number 4, better physics. When I'm saying this, I probably don't know where I'm getting at, but please bear with me on this one. Here's a recording of Lumiose City. The fact that sprites didn't show much animation in other generations, it's okay since they look like small toy figures. But since X and Y and ORAS have chibi-styled sprites, I'd expect them to show signs of activity. I mean, look at this. All of these people are standing perfectly still with no sign of wanting to move an inch, completely frozen, like action figures. It looks like they're posing for a picture for God's sake. Someone help them. Oh yeah, I'd also like to see the ability to sneak up on Pokemon. Like in ORAS, trainers could use the Area Nav to sneak up on Pokemon with unique abilities. This is something I feel would really benefit trainers trying to find and or catch as much Pokemon as they can. Last but not least, number 5. Soaring in the sky. This is probably exclusive to ORAS, but I feel like this would be an awesome mechanic to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. We could unlock it under certain requirements if necessary. Even if it took longer to get where I wanted to go, I'd always prefer it over using the HM Fly because it was awesome and it felt great to fly around and break boundaries I couldn't go through in older games. All in all, these are my expectations for Sun and Moon. I don't want to say that Game Freak has lacked anything during Gen 6 because they haven't, but seeing as the new generation is promised, I'm hoping that they can integrate my expectations in a similar way. I'm aware that other people have opinions towards my expectations or even their own expectations on Sun and Moon, so feel free to type it in the comment section. Thank you for watching my video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.